Welcome back to the channel. If you're using Artistly.ai or thinking about it, this is the only training tutorial you'll ever need. You're about to watch a paid level Artistly.ai masterclass, but I'm giving it to you 100% free, right here. I'm a technical and creative designer who uses Artistly not just for fun, but to actually generate revenue through product mockups, content design, marketing graphics, and more. I'm also an affiliate of Artistly, so if you're interested in getting started, check out the link in my bio. It'll get you access to a special discount. We're going deep into the platform, no fluff, all function. From choosing between fast and advanced designers to mastering pro-level settings, technical workflows, and real-world applications, by the end of this video, you'll have the knowledge to use Artistly with confidence and skill, just like a seasoned pro. Before we start, smash that subscribe button so you don't miss what's next. Tutorials, tips, and full workflows that turn AI into income. So, grab a notebook because we're not just skimming buttons. We're breaking down what each one actually does. I'll walk you through each tool with a 3-part system. What to expect, real examples, quick review with pro tips. Let's get started. Welcome to the Artistly.ai dashboard, the command center for everything you'll be creating. At the top, you'll see 3 links: Dashboard, Create Design, and My Purchases. You can click Artistly 4.0 quote image link, or just click Dashboard. Either one brings you back to this main home screen. Now let's click on Create Design link. This is where the magic starts. It's the launchpad for generating images, book covers, portraits, and more, all with simple prompts. Next up, I am going to click on My Purchases link. This is where you'll see your current subscription. I'm using the Artistly Unlimited plan, which gives me full access to every feature. Inside My Purchases, you'll find a Check Details link. Clicking that opens instructions on how to log in, plus how to get help if you ever need it. At the very bottom, you'll see the official Artistly support email, support@artistly.ai. Anytime you run into a purchase issue, a technical glitch, or even just have a question, Artistly support has your back. I'll go ahead and close this tab to return to the dashboard. Next, there's a tutorial section. These are automatically generated and organized by Artistly itself. If you're looking for a specific feature or tool, it's a great place to explore. And lastly, notice the little moon icon at the top, right? That's your light-dark mode switch. Click it once to toggle the dashboard from white to dark mode, or back again. I personally like mine set to dark mode. It keeps things bright while I work. Before we wrap up this section, if you ever need to update your profile, profile name, phone number, and password, just click on your profile name in the top right corner. For the purpose of this tutorial, we'll go ahead and skip that step. In the profile, you'll find options to make changes to your account. If you need to change the email address, you will need to email support@artistly.ai to have it updated. They will not allow you to update here. If they are watching this video, maybe one day we'll make that update. Now that we've covered the top navigation menu, it's time to dive into the real creative core: create design. This is where you get to unleash the GOAT inside you. Are you ready? Let's go. When you click Create Design, you'll be prompted to choose between 2 AI designers. And yes, each one has its own strengths and limitations. In the next few minutes, we're going to break them both down in detail, from how they work to when to use them. This section is going to be technical, creative, and above all, fun. So get ready to experiment, explore, and let that GOAT energy run wild. Fast AI Image Designer. Think of this like the drive-through of design. Quick, simple, and gets the job done in seconds. Best for beginners, casual creators, or anyone who wants cool images fast. Features: super clean interface, easy prompt input, fewer bells and whistles. Use it when you need a thumbnail, a quick concept, a social post, or just want to experiment fast. Basically, if you want to go from idea to image in record time, this one's your GO.A.T. Advanced AI Image Designer. Now this one's for the detail-obsessed artists, the brand builders, and the creative wizards who love having full control. Best for designers, marketers, storytellers, and power users. Features: more sliders, more options, more style control, like picking your lighting, texture, vibe, and character consistency. Use it when you want next-level results, you're building assets for a product, or you want a very specific artistic vibe. It's like the studio mode. Takes a little longer, but the results are worth every click. Quick summary. Fast Designer for speed, simplicity, and instant creativity. Advanced Designer for depth, precision, and pro-quality results. No wrong choice here. It's all about what you need and how fast you want to get it done. Getting started with the Fast AI Image Designer. In this session, we're going to cover 4 key steps. 1. Create your very first image using the AI Image Designer. 2. Review and understand the image that was generated. 3. Explore the customized settings for more control. 4. Use the prompt enhancer to level up your results. Let's get started. Unleash the GO.A.T. All right, now that you know the difference, let's jump into the Fast AI Image Designer and see what it can really do. This section is all about speed, simplicity, and creative momentum. I'll walk you through the interface, show you how to craft effective prompts, and share a few tips to get the best results fast. Let's dive in. Want to generate consistent 3D characters or vibrant visuals with just one sentence? No need to wait. Let's jump right into the creative action. I'm clicking on Create Design link, then the Fast AI Image Designer link, and that will instantly open up the AI Image Designer screen, ready for us to start building our first prompt. At the middle of the screen, you'll see, write your prompt here, and right below that, a big white box where you'll describe what you want to create. This is called your prompt, the magic words that guide the AI to generate your image. I will go into more details about prompts later. You have the option to follow along and try this yourself, or just sit back and watch how it works. You'll notice a few options on the screen like Customize Settings and Prompt Enhancer. And don't worry, we'll explore those soon. For now, we'll start with the basics and build step by step as we go. Let's begin with something simple to enter into the prompt. I will type in house on top of the mountain. After you've entered your prompt, go ahead and click the Generate Image button in the bottom right corner. That will take you to a new screen where you can watch the image generation process in real time. The image generation will take a few seconds to complete. I will pause the recording and continue when the image creation finishes. Getting started with the Fast AI Image Designer. In this session, we're going to review the image created and cover 4 key steps. 1. Image icons. 2. Paintbrush and download image. 3. Regenerate the image. 4. Fix the image. Congratulations, GO.A.T. You've just created your first image using the prompt, house on top of the mountain. The AI created beautiful sunset, but it's a little underexposed. Don't worry, we've got tools to help with that. When you hover over the image, you'll notice 3 icons appear: paintbrush, download. Let's click with the download icon to save the image to your local device. Next, we will go over quickly the paintbrush. The paintbrush icon takes you into Artistly's built-in editor. You can add text, resize, and tweak the layout, but we'll cover image editing in a later session, so stay tuned. Now let's focus on the eye icon. Click it, and a new window will pop up showing detailed info about your image, including the prompt, creation time, style, and more. At the top, you'll see 4 action buttons: regenerate, make public, remove design, fix the image. I will click the regenerate. This takes you back to the prompt editor, where you can fine-tune your original prompt and try again. Perfect for creative tweaking. I will explain this soon. Let's return to our image we created. We will need to locate personal designs located on top right and click on it. It is little hard to find. Once back, hover over the image and click on the I button. Pay attention here. I will explain a couple of key features. Now let's take a closer look at the image details we just created. On the left, you'll see the image preview of the image we generated. On the right, we have image metadata. Tool used. This tells us the tool that generated the image. In this case, AI, image designer. Style. It was created in a photorealistic style. Aspect ratio, a square one format, ideal for social media posts. Dimensions, 1024 by 1024 pixels, good resolution for digital use. Design ID, a unique identifier for your image, useful if you need to report or reference it. Time, the exact date and time the image was generated, helpful for tracking progress. Status, this shows the status setting. Here it's marked as private, and we will see completed later on. To change the status, you can change the status by clicking on the Make It Public link located on top. At the bottom, you'll see share buttons for Facebook, X, formerly Twitter, and Pinterest, so you can showcase your creation instantly. Next, there's the Report as Abusive button. You can use this if the output contains anything inappropriate or unexpected. Finally, there is a section called Design Prompt. It will contain the prompt used to generate the image. Now, let's go back to the top of the menu. Now here's a cool feature, Fix the Image. I will click it now so it will generate the image in background. Think of it as AI autopilot. The system will automatically clean up your image, enhance the result, and give you a brand new version. No prompt needed. One important note. Once you use Fix the Image, the button disappears from Newly Generated Image. If you want to try fixing the newly generated image from the Fix the Image, you'll need to return to the original version. Artistly does not allow you to fix images from Fix the Image. I have already clicked on the Fix the Image for you. The image completed, and I will click on the I review the metadata. Now that the image has been regenerated using the Fix the Image feature, let's take a look at what's changed. On the left, we have the updated image. The lighting is much brighter, the shadows are balanced, and the details really pop. Artistly has done a solid job enhancing the original design. On the right side, the metadata now reflects this update. Tool used. Instead of AI Image Designer, it now says Perfect Text in Image. This is Artistly's internal tool for fixing image artifacts and enhancing visual balance. Style shows Fix Image, indicating the image was automatically improved using the Fix feature. Aspect ratio and dimensions. Still 1 and 1024 x 1024 pixels. Perfect for social posts or thumbnails. Design ID and time. A new ID and timestamp confirm this is a brand new version, not a re-edit of the original. Status. It now shows completed instead of private, because the image was successfully regenerated and by default, public to the Artistly community. I will leave it public for this tutorial. You'll also notice something missing. The Fix the Image button is no longer available. That's because this version was already generated using that tool. If you want to run Fix the Image again, you'll need to go back to the original image, the one that still has that button, and click it from there. Think of it this way. Fix can only be used once per image, and the new version won't carry that button forward. Next, I will show you how to remove the image from your profile and gallery. As the name suggests, this will permanently delete the image from your account. Only use this if you're 100% sure you want to say goodbye. I will click on it now. The image is no longer in my gallery. In this part of the tutorial, you've learned how to identify the different icons associated with your generated image, how to read and interpret the metadata, and how to review the original prompt that was used to create it. If you're ready to keep going, let's move on to the next step and take your Artistly skills even further. In this part of the tutorial, you've learned how to identify the different icons associated with your generated image, how to read and interpret the metadata, and how to review the original prompt that was used to create it. If you're ready to keep going, let's move on to the next step and take your Artistly skills even further. But if you need to take a break, feel free to pause the video and come back anytime. This training is here for you on your schedule. You can also pause now to experiment with your own prompts. Pro hidden tip: try entering a prompt in another language, like Spanish, and see how the AI interprets it. You might get some creative surprises. When you're ready, let's jump into the next section. All right, G.O.A.T. Now it's time to explore one of the most powerful tools in Artistly, Regenerate. After you click Regenerate from the image viewer, you'll return to this screen. And here's where the real fun begins. In this section, you will learn customization settings, prompt enhancer, edit prompt with AI. All right, let's start by returning to the image we generated earlier during our exercise. I will click on Create Design, then Fast AI Image Designer. Once in the Fast AI Image Designer, scroll right and locate Personal Designs link. Before we get started, pro tip, we will need to set up your folders for this training. To the right, there is a plus icon and drop down All Folders and Uploaded. Next, we'll click on the plus icon to create a new folder. You'll see a field appear where you can type in the folder name. I like to keep my folder names clear and meaningful, so I always know exactly what's inside, especially when working on multiple projects. For this tutorial, I'll name the folder G.O.A.T Training to keep everything organized and easy to find later. I will click on Add Folder button. Now that you have the folder created, we will click on the I button. Then click on the Regeneration button. Once there, you will have a screen called Customize Your Design. Inside the prompt section, you will see the original prompt used to generate the image House on Top of the Mountain. To the right, you will see customization settings. This part of the tutorial might be a little technical and take some time, but mastering it will give you a serious edge. Consider it one of the most valuable tools in your creative arsenal. Stick with it, you've got this. Let's begin the customization settings. Choose aspect ratio. This setting defines the shape and frame of your image. Choose from popular formats like 1:1, square, ideal for Instagram. 16:9, widescreen for YouTube or presentations. 9:16, perfect for TikToks or Reels. Others like 3, 2, 4, 5, or 21, 9 for cinematic scenes. Pro tip, think about your final destination, social media, print, or web, and choose the ratio that fits best. Next is Select Folder. Keep your creations organized like a pro by storing them into folders or project names. You'll see options like Uploaded, All Folders, and of course, G.O.A.T Training, the folder we created earlier. Just a heads up, from this screen, you can only select from folders that already exist. You can't create new ones here. Rewind the video if you need to create the G.O.A.T Training folder. And hey, if the Artistly team is listening, maybe we'll see that feature in a future update. Next, under Select Visibility, there is 2 options, public and private. This is about who can see your image. Private keeps it personal, only you can access it. Public shares your work with the Artistly community in the world, making it discoverable. Want to get noticed? Set it to public and let the world admire your creativity. Select Quantity. Need more images created from your prompt? With Quantity, you can generate up to 4 variations of your image in one go. This is great for comparing style and composition, batch creation, rapid experimentation. These next few settings are where your creativity really comes to life. They let you shape the mood, lighting and mood of your images. Let's start with Select Style. This is where you define the visual identity of your image. Photorealistic for ultra-real, lifelike designs. Artistic, creative, painterly, dreamlike. 3D animated, like Pixar or gaming visuals. 2D animated, cartoon style, flat but fun. Choose a style that matches your subject and tone. Lighting is the drama queen of your image. Turn it up for bold vibes or keep it soft for that dreamy, no-filter energy. Lighting changes the mood dramatically. Soft turn gentle and even. Dramatic high contrast and cinematic. Natural, daylight or ambient tone. High contrast, bold highlights and shadows. Combine lighting with mood and style for serious depth. I know I'm moving a bit quickly through these topics, but don't worry, that's what the rewind button is for. Feel free to pause or replay anything you want to review. If you're enjoying the content so far, don't forget to hit that like button and make sure to subscribe so you never miss an update. Mood sets the emotional tone of your image. Whether it's cheerful, mysterious, or calm, it tells a story before a single word is spoken. Choose mood sets the emotional tone. Here are the options. Cheerful, upbeat and bright. Mysterious, foggy, cinematic or eerie. Calm, soothing and peaceful. Dark, moody and intense. Color palette controls the overall vibe. From bold and vibrant to soft and pastel, it's the secret sauce that brings your image to life. Choose color palette to guide the color story of your image. Vibrant, bold and saturated. Monochrome, one tone, dramatic or clean. Pastel, soft and elegant. Earthy, natural and grounded. Color palette pairs well with mood and environment settings. Art medium lets you choose the style your image is rendered in, like digital painting, watercolor, or even oil, giving it the look and texture of traditional art with the power of AI. Art medium. Describe how your image feels at the surface. Digital painting, clean, modern, sharp lines. Watercolor, soft, blended colors with organic texture. Ink, monochrome and sketch style. Oil painting, rich, bold, and brushstroke heavy. Perspective changes the point of view, whether it's bird's eye, close-up, or isometric. It helps tell your story from exactly the right angle. Perspective adds storytelling angle to the image. First person puts the viewer in the scene. Bird's eye, an overhead, cinematic view. Side view, great for profile shots or objects. Isometric, perfect for infographics, maps, or game scenes. This is key for layout planning and scene immersion. Environment sets the scene. Whether it's a forest, city, or outer space, it gives your subject a world to live in. Under Choose Environment, select forest for something earthy and natural. Select desert for an isolated or surreal vibe. Select city for urban energy. Select mountains for dramatic elevation. It creates context for your subject. Finally, our last customization setting, composition. Composition controls how everything is arranged in your image, from centered and minimal to dynamic and busy. It shapes how your viewer's eye moves through the scene. There are several options. Close-up for detail focus, wide angle to capture more scenery, symmetrical, asymmetrical to control balance, minimalist to keep it clean and sleek, busy for dynamic storytelling scenes. And that's a wrap on customization setting. We've covered a lot in this tutorial, so let's take a quick look back at what you've learned. How to navigate the Artistly dashboard and set up your workspace. The difference between the fast and advanced AI image designers. How to write effective prompts and generate stunning images. A full breakdown of the Customize Your Design panel, including aspect ratio, folder management, visibility settings, image quantity, style, lighting, mood, color palette, art medium, perspective, environment, and composition. Along the way, you picked up pro tips, explored creative settings, and learned how to organize your designs like a true GO.A.T. If you made it this far, you're officially no longer a beginner. You're ready to create bold, beautiful AI art with confidence. If you found this helpful, smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss future deep dives. And remember, if you're ready to take the next step, check out the link in my bio for an exclusive Artistly discount. In the next tutorial, we'll put the customization settings to work and see how they transform your image in real time.